Hello, folks. We are in conversation with the national chairman of the Unity Party, Reverend Luther Tarpeh, who is going to bombing. And now we are Joseph Waka.
Well, thank you, folks. Good morning, Liberians, home and abroad. The trip so far has been very profitable politically. Yesterday, we left Monrovia to see Ambassador Boakai visit the region. And I think the people were so excited because the propaganda that CDC have been running is that Joseph Boakai is paralyzed, incapacitated. And so the people seeing Joseph Boakai stepping from his car and walking to them and greeting them created a lot of euphoria and joy, and you saw the people very excited. I heard a woman saying, "That's all I needed. I needed to disprove this that Joseph Walker is not in a wheelchair, as CDC have been saying, and I'm very excited. I'm going home to my village to tell everybody that Joseph Walker is in good health. He's ready to lead the country."
So, as the national chairman of the Unity Party, you've been traveling with your standard bearer, and you people have been seeing the conditions, the living conditions of the people, the infrastructure, and everything that they've been seeing to you people as a party who want to take a state power. Are there any plans that when your leadership shall have taken the position as government of this country, how you people intend to um, turn those situations into a better one?
Well, absolutely. We are aware of the expectation of the Liberian people. Our people have suffered too much, and we are aware. Ambassador Walker knows that from the get-go, Liberians will be expecting his policy, his leadership to deliver and solve the bread and butter issues, to solve the educational and the health issues. We are very much aware. Whenever the Senator and I sit down together along with the Vice Senator, we talk about these issues. We are here to provide leadership that will improve and ameliorate the lives of Liberians. And so we are on top of things, and we believe that by the grace of God, who have brought us this far, we will not disappoint the Liberian people at all.
You listened to Ambassador Joseph Waka yesterday in Bapuru County, talking about making that county, that's Bapuru County, the bread basket of Liberia in terms of making Bapuru County to be the focus county when it comes to agriculture. Do you care talking about that more?
The part of the Joseph Walker administration platform is agriculture, the arrest. This man served, bulk of his service to this country is in the area of agriculture when he was LPMC director, agriculture minister. Even his academic degree is still in towards that. This is a man who believed that Liberia can build a very viable economy around the agriculture, and he has identified Bapolu as a place where Liberia can build a bread basket around Bapolu and spread to the other part of the country. I 100% believe that the plan of the arrest, which has to do with agriculture, he's going to tackle it from the get-go and make sure that agriculture will not just be food sufficient, but we are going to provide employment for the young people. Because look at our young people, no employment. If we are able to develop that sector, Liberians will be able to have employment to feed their family. And I think Joseph Waka is going to handle that with all level of efficiency.
Because I asked this question because this government, when President Jawia wanted, power, he said the same thing, that he was going to prioritize agriculture, the road condition. But yet still, Liberians are still complaining about bad roads condition, even the food insecurity. All right. So, I mean, what are those strategies, in fact, that your government will make sure to put into place that the issue of, self-sustainability in Liberia can be resolved?
Well, let me tell you, I don't want to talk about what Judge just said. He's already failed Liberian people. That's why you see wherever we go, the people are in their numbers, in their thousands, telling Joseph Walker, "You are the man. We are looking up to." Look, Joe Walker in his heart, his greatest strength he brings on board is the agriculture. This is a man who believed when he was MPFC director for many years in Liberia. Liberia was we were exporting agricultural products to Denmark, to Europe, and we believe that he still have that gist, that agility, that power, the experience and knowledge to develop that sector. We will build an agriculture sector where Liberia will be able to be self-sufficient when it comes to food. How can we have this blessed land, the land that is so fertile everywhere around the world? People know that Liberia has a very strong, good soil. And 40% of West Africa rainforest is in Liberia, and yet we cannot feed ourselves. We spend millions of dollars to even import rice for our people. Joe Boakai is going to change that narrative. I can tell you that the Liberian people, when you vote for Joseph Nima Boakai, we will be, we will work towards food sufficiency. We are even going to export food out of this country because God has blessed our land. Why are we not making use of it and providing jobs through agriculture sector and feeding ourselves? We're going to do that.
So just before we go, we are actually approaching the most critical aspect of these elections. All right. Um, are you very confident of winning these elections? And do you have trust and credibility in the electoral process, especially from the angle of the National Elections Commission?
We are going to win this election. Liberians home and abroad know the only person who's going to rescue this country through his experience as a leader is Joseph Nima Boakai. Liberian people are resolved. You saw what happened on Sunday. Even in Bama yesterday and also in Bopolu, the people were in the rain. This is unprecedented. The Liberian people know that no matter the money that CDC give them, they are going to elect Joseph Nima Boakai. And I tell you, the party, as a party chairman, we are going to ensure that whatever it takes to protect the vote of the Liberian people, we're going to do it. We will not let CDC steal these elections because the Liberian people will must be respected. The democratic process requires that the people's will must be respected and we will protect their vote. We'll do everything we can to protect the vote of the Liberian people, and I can assure you, from what we are seeing, the euphoria and the Liberians who went abroad, we all believe that Joseph Nima Boakai has all that it takes to rescue this country from despair, from desperation to prosperity and success. And we are going to do that. By the grace of God, Liberia will be rescued and our nation will be among the community of nations thriving with prosperity because our land is blessed. We just need good leadership that will nurse all of these great things that God has given to us as a nation and help our people so that our lives can improve. We will win these elections.
How are you talking about protecting the votes of the Liberian people? How do you intend protecting the votes?
Well, first of all, we have gotten clearing calls from Liberians home and abroad. Many Liberians are flying into the country from October 1st, who are United partisans, and they are saying to me, Chairman, I don't need a penny. I just want to be there to protect the vote of the people. The Liberians, some of them who work in different private sector, I say on that day of the voting, immediately I cast my vote. I want to be there as a supervisor, as a prison coordinator, I will be there to make sure to protect. We have Liberians who want to protect their future through this vote because they know that if we miss out on Joseph Nima Boakai, the country will continue to go down the hill. There will be no country if Liberians elect George Weah. There will be no country. The country will be in complete despair. And I believe that Liberians are wise enough and they know what is right for this country. Joseph Nima Boakai is our president, and as the chairman of the party, we will protect our vote.
Okay, so that's it. You're talking about vote protection. Still want to get something clear. When you talk about vote protection, someone may say that you saying something of which you're now talking about, protecting the votes. What have you observed so far of which you are now talking about protecting the votes?
We are hearing all the strategies that CDC will want to take back of money. They put them votes to bribe people. They're not going to bribe. They're not going to buy this country from Liberians. Liberians have seen it. They have tasted. They have gotten a whole piece of cake of jovial leadership. They have no more trust in his ability to lead this country. And so whatever CDC, right now the people are not with them. The people are with Joseph Nima Boakai in the Unity Party. And so whatever attempt to steal the Liberian poll vote, we will be there on that night, on the 10th, to protect our vote. And I know NDC, no matter whatever, that's what we got. We have the National Election Commission. We will work with them. They have assured us that they're going to conduct a free and fair elections. We want to give them that benefit of doubt. Liberians will be out that night to protect their vote, and I tell you, we will not let CDC steal the future of our country anymore.
So I think the team is now leading to Grand Kema County. Uh, I kept using we because as
You
a
are with
journalist
us.
with you.
Absolutely.
So what's the expectation so far? Because the last time you have Rescue 2, Senator Jeremiah Kuhn representing the Standard Bearer was there. And today you have Ambassador Joseph Bagger also going there. What's the expectation so far? What difference would it make?
Oh, well, he's the main principal in our ticket. He's the man that the Liberian people want. The vice standard bearer was there. We were happy he went there. But the people also want to see the main principal of our ticket, who is Ambassador Joseph Boakai. Very usually, people are going to turn out. People are going to walk from their villages. We're going to disprove the lies of the citizen that Joseph Boakai can't walk. He is in wheelchair. He is hospitalized. Once the people see him, some people say, that's all we want to know. Because this man is ready to move this country from where it is to a better a spot where Liberians around the world will be proud of Liberia, our mother's land. And so watch out. Cape Mount is going to turn out. We are going to capture Cape Mount, win Cape Mount, and win the elections and make Liberia a nation of envy for many West
So we are going out. Talking about huge turnout and what have you. For the first 180 days in office, what are those priorities, that you intend, achieving?
I will let my senator read that. I don't want to go ahead of it. I know that, but I want my senator to tell the Liberian people what you're going to do in the first 100 days. I saw you on his decks. I read it, but I'm very sure among the things that he's going to address is the issue of the bread and butter issue, because our people are suffering. They can't send their children to school. They can't feed their family. He's going to address that. And I tell you, very soon you're going to tell the Liberian people what you're going to do in the first 100 days.
Thank you so much. So that's the national chairman of the Unity Party, Reverend Luther Tarpeh, there in conversation with Spoon TV, and I'm Sylvester Chirople. We are in Boakai County. We came yesterday night from Bapuru County, and now we are in bombing. In subsequent time, we'll be in Grand Kema County, and for Grand Kema County, the team is also expected to go Grand Bassett on tomorrow, the Friday, and subsequently in Magibi County. So we are still here. Thank you so much, folks, for watching.